Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a live audience. Today it is the 1st of February, so I am going to be doing my February TBR. I made a little TBR jar, and each one of these little papers has a prompt on it, and I'm gonna read it, and then from then I am gonna pick a book that I'm gonna read. Because I am reading House of Flame and Shadow currently, I'm not gonna choose as many books because it is such a big book. Generally, I hit around 6 books a month. In January, I actually hit 10 books a month, which is the most I've ever read, which is crazy. So I'm gonna stick to only picking out 6 books. Let's start with the first book, or the first prompt, I should say. Okay. No! This is honestly probably the worst prompt I could have gotten. The very first prompt is pick a book you DNF'd. Okay, so there we go. So a book I did not finish. That's probably gonna be somewhere here on this second shelf. So finish. Ooh. This is A Winter's Promise. Okay. This is A Winter's Promise by Christelle Dabos. I don't remember much about this book. I know that I was really interested in it. It does have a really interesting plot. This is the Mirror Visitor series. This is the first book. From what I remember, our main character can travel through mirrors, and she's being set up to be wed. It's like an arranged marriage type situation, if I remember correctly. So that will be the first book I will be reading in February. So moving on to the second prompt. Okay. The second prompt is a romance. There you go. I could do a fantasy romance, but to stay true to the challenge, I think I want to just do a pure romance. I don't have the physical book, but on my Kindle I have the whole Chestnut Spring series, and I just finished Heartless, which is book 2, so I think I'm gonna move on to book 3. I don't remember which one that is, but that is the one that I'm going to be reading. Okay. The next book, so book 3. So this one says let one of the dogs pick. Can you see that? Pick a few books that I've been wanting to read, set them on the floor, and then let Kona, whichever one Kona goes to is the one that I'm gonna read. Let's pick the 3 that I've been wanting to read. Since I'm reading House of Flame and Shadow, I want kind of a smaller book, so I'm gonna do Enchantment of Ravens. This one's a smaller fantasy. The Song of Snakes and Songbirds, which is the prequel to the Hunger Games series. I have some books back here as well I forgot about. Oh yes. Let's do Belladonna, because I've been really wanting to pick this one up. So honestly, I would be really happy with any one of these that she picked. Can you see past her head? I'm kind of waiting for a treat. I have 3 treats I'm going to place on each one of the books, and whichever one she runs to first is the one that I'm going to choose. Wait. Okay, get it. Okay! The one that she chose. Can you see it? Okay. Kona just chose Belladonna by Adeline Grace. I don't know a ton about this one. I'm really excited to pick it up. I heard it's kind of like gothic fantasy type vibe, so I feel like that's gonna be a really good mix. It's gonna make a really interesting mix for this month. I have 3 more. The next prompt is a book you've had for years. Can you see that? These are all the books that I've had for years that I just have never gotten around to. I think I want to do more of like a mystery thriller type. I'm between The Maid and this is A Flicker in the Dark. I got this with Book of the Month. I'm not sure which one I want to pick up. I think I'm gonna do The Maid. This one's relatively short, so I think I'm gonna pick this one up. We have 2 more to pick. So the next one is gonna be pink on the cover. Can you see that? This one should be easy because I feel like almost all of the books I have pink on the cover. This is a book that I actually recently got from Barnes & Noble. It's called The Dead in the Dark. I got it because the author was there actually signing books, which is really cool. I have no idea what it's about. All I know is it is a queer horror book. She signed it with my name. So I'm gonna pick this one up as well. I feel like I haven't read a horror book in quite some time, so that should be really fun. And the very last book. The last one is a book based on my outfit. I'm wearing red, white, and black, so I think I'm just gonna go with that color scheme. Kind of a cop-out, but it does have black, white, and red. I was already planning on reading this month, so I think it just makes sense and it's just fair to add it to the collection. These are the 6 books I have on my TBR for February. The first one is Powerless by Elsie Silver. The next one is Queen of Shadows by Sarah J. Maas. Then we have The Dead in the Dark by Courtney Gold. Then there is The Maid by Nina Prose. We have A Winter's Promise by Christelle Dabos. And the last one I have is Belladonna by Adeline Grace. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed getting to pick my TBR with me or sitting and picking my TBR with me. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.